Week 8 of the 2014 football season at Stony Brook would send the team to North Carolina to take on CAA opponent Elon. It would be another big day for the defense, led by an outstanding performance from the secondary. Let's go to the highlights, brought to you by Simplex Grinnell. We start early in the first quarter, the Phoenix into Seawolves territory after a turnover on downs, where quarterback Mike Quinn will hit Trey Lennon for 9 yards. Then tailback Tracy Coppage adds 7 on the ground. The drive will stall at the 24-yard line, and John Gallagher will put it through the uprights for a 3-0 Elon lead. The Seawolves would enforce their style of play on the ensuing drive as Stacy Bedell or James Kenner carried the ball on all 8 plays. From the Elon 39, Stacy Bedell escapes the grasps of the defense and shows off his speed. A long TD for Bedell to start his afternoon off right. Later in the first quarter, Stony Brook has to punt it away, but the return man has the ball knocked out by senior captain Christian Ricard, and Jeremy Legero is there to recover, giving the Seawolves great field position. 3 plays later, Connor Bednarski hits Adrian Coxon for 15, then the duo will find each other again off a strong play-action fake. This Coxon celebration a good sign. Seawolves lead 14-3. Late in the second quarter, Elon will put together a drive progressing down to the red zone. The number 2 scoring defense at the FCS level steps up to the challenge on 3rd down from the 15. Julian Quinton and Christian Ricard will get to the quarterback to force 4th down with just 3 seconds on the clock. Elon sends out kicker John Gallagher, but his kick is wide to the right, killing the momentum for Elon as they head to the locker room for halftime. The third quarter would belong to Marvin Hart. The redshirt freshman made his mark, first laying out for this interception. And then late in the third, Elon threatening on the 13-yard line, Hart will fly in for another highlight pick. Despite some rotation due to injuries, the Seawolves secondary has continued to step up all year long. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the junior Connor Bednarski would display some cool-headed Brett Favre-type play. As the snap will drop to the turf, Bednarski calmly retrieves it, quickly scans downfield to find a wide-open Will Tye, turning potential disaster into a 27-yard gain into the red zone. 5 plays later, Bednarski hands to Kenner, who will fight off the left side and sneak the ball over the goal line for the touchdown. A missed PAT would hold the Seawolves lead to a 20-3 advantage. Elon would not give up their fight, Mike Quinn completing passes of 20 yards, 15, and 18. All the way down to the 6-yard line. Quinn will take a shot at the end zone, but sophomore Jaheim Wood shut down the aerial attack for good on this day. The 3rd interception for the defense, sealing the win for Stony Brook. The defense was impressive all day, recording 2 sacks, 3 interceptions, and holding Elon to 2 for 15 on 3rd down. The most impressive number, however, is the total defense. Stony Brook ranks number 1 not only at the FCS level, but at FBS as well, holding opponents to just 216 yards per game. Elon would put up 250 yards, however 72 of those yards came on the final drive with the game just out of hand. Stony Brook is really starting to crank things up during conference play. The victory extends the win streak to 3, in which they have outscored opponents 53-13, shutting out those opponents in the second half of games. Sophomore Stacy Bedell put together his 2nd straight 100-yard game and 4th in the last 5. Marvin Hart was a standout in the secondary, recording 2 interceptions, and senior punter Luke Allen set a new school record with a 72-yard punt. The Seawolves are on the road again for Week 9 as they'll head up to New Hampshire to take on the Wildcats, Saturday, October 25th at 3 p.m.